Hi, YouTube! Welcome to the continuation of Chapter 4 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm upset that Sakura died. Moment of silence. Okay. Um, let's get into the game. Where is it? Oh my god, I have... there it is, okay. Load game. I forgot the ghost chat, so I don't know what anybody's saying at this point. Let me get that up. There we go. It is up on my screen. And can I please get... Thank you. Continue. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes.
Like what?
I had better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in rec room on the third floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Oh shit. Sakura, what the hell did you eat? Are you okay? My god. Monogama 5-4, thank you. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and the door has been jammed shut with the chair from the inside of the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape. Oh my god! Zero escape? Where did I heard that from? Okay. In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or whatever. But could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are four basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking out of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations, so for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh? Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victims inside. You push a switch, it fires as a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. I think we can probably cross that one off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and then when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. What if Asahina, she was the one who found the body? What if she was the one that locked Sakura in? That would make no sense, though. That wouldn't make any sense. That's kind of evil, especially since they were lovers. Like, come on now, Asahina. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room? And by that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too? I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are four possibilities. Then Kyoko, which one of these four choices seem the most likely in this case? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, so we have Asahina, Kyoko, and Byakuya in this room. The window that we broke has something on top of it. What is that? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned it more than once how protein was good for all sorts of alignments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it. It says Chem A2. I don't know if this is a fucked up thought, but what if she overdosed? I'm thinking about it and I don't like that thought. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab. But that's strange. Hi, Hemelime. Happy Tuesday. I like you when I shower. Enjoy your shower. What is? You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. What does that matter? I can't say for sure, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Okay. Not sure if there's any game sound right now. Oh, thank you for telling me. My game audio has been such an issue. I don't know what it is. I have it enabled and it says that it's working. But for some reason, it's not working. What if I do this? Hemelime, I'm not sure if you're still here. Can you please tell me if this works? What if I do it on like the full? Can you hear that or no? Maybe the properties have something with the thing. Properties. Do I have like noise suppression on it? No, I don't. Okay, I'll just mute it and then it's still quiet. Is it quiet as in you can hear the game, but it's quiet? Is what I'm trying to say. Or is it quiet as in you can't hear anything at all? If that doesn't work, we might as well just do like desktop audio, which is just every audio at the same time. Which is always my backup solution. I didn't have my notifs on for Diva Kissy, but I turned them on because I'm a real friend, a real follower, a real fan, and a real bitch. Hey, Pommy! Maybe it's on a different audio channel that isn't getting captured by stream. See, it is, but I don't know what's happening. I'll just mute it and then play my desktop audio, which is this. Why did I mute myself? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. This should be, you should be able to hear. Usually do whenever my audio doesn't work, I panic and I just do desktop audio so everyone can hear anything that I can hear. But I like having them separate so I can like make sure the audios are like good for the stream, but apparently Streamlabs doesn't want me to do that. So I'll just fix it off stream. But thank you for telling me, Hamelime. We went through 9 minutes of that. I'm glad we didn't go for any more. I think we're fine. Yeah. Microphone audio. Yeah. Okay. Empty protein drink. But how are you, Pommy? I know how you are because we just talked, but how are you? There's something on the floor. What is that? This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else can get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
'Cause, I mean,
I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. Aw, why is she crying? You're on Minecraft? Ooh. I'm excited to see what you were building. But now they've lost all their flavor. You know. Polka dot candy wrapper. Why does she like this candy? Is there something to it? There's blood over at the magazine place. But there's also broken stuff behind this. Yeah, shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Why is there what? Why is there glass behind the chair? Red and top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? Is it like a drink? Did she like drink alcohol? Or did somebody smash a bottle on her? This must have originally been a bottle. Yeah. I would assume so, yes. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Why is that right next to the bottle? Huh? Okay. What is this? Oh, it's one of the bottles. So it's not like alcohol. Somebody grabbed one of those bottles and they smashed it on Sakura. And I'm assuming that's what got her killed. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Sakura would be okay. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottle?
so...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that, a Monokuma bottle, if you will. Yeah, somebody must have... Yeah, I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of little by little. Oh. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure as evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. R.I.P. Monokuma bottle as the weapon. Imagine dying from that. That's so sorry, Sakura. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf, yes. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Maybe she got attacked at the magazine shelf. Maybe she was looking through the magazine shelf to take her minds off of things. And then somebody grabbed the bottle and bam! Killed her. I don't know. I feel like a bottle would not hurt somebody that much. It would hurt them, that's for sure. Especially since it's glass. But for Sakura, like with somebody with a body like her, like I feel like that would not hurt as much. Let's see. There's a drink fountain. What else have I not seen? The magazine shelf. I haven't seen the actual shelf. Yeah, same shelf of same magazines, different kind of magazines here, yeah. We've seen this, so I don't know why I'm looking at it again.
So...
A locker. It's starting to make a little sense. Somebody must have... Yeah, there's a handprint. Somebody must have been inside of this locker when Sakura came in. And then when Sakura went in, somebody left that locker, grabbed the bottle, and then attacked her at the magazine shelf. R.I.P.
wow.
Hi, Haru! Not our homegirl Sakura getting got. I know. I'm sick to my stomach. What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at the point. Yeah, which
Indeed.
proves my point. I feel like somebody was just attacking her. Somebody was in that locker. They opened it, attacked Sakura, and then when they were leaving, they somehow locked the door. Somehow put the chair on it so nobody can come in, and then they like slipped through the door and then closed it. I don't know. I'm trying to think too deep into it, and I think I got it. I don't know. Hi Osaf, and also hi Daniel101. There's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? Somebody must have been in there. Anything else I haven't seen? I haven't talked to the people inside of this room, so I guess I have to talk to them. Let's talk to Byakuya first so we can get rid of him. What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Okay, he's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I'd better go before he crushes my soul completely. Yep, that was it. Let's talk to Asahina. Cheer her up a little bit. We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. See, this is where Asahina... This is where I get sus about her. Whenever she's like, oh, it's them, it's them. Those handprints in that locker, she fits in them. She could have easily been the murderer too. She was also the person who found the body. I'm sick. If it's her... If you agree with them, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, but that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, even this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. R.I.P. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, she asked them to come to the rec room at noon at the same time, the place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Be time to talk to Kyoko.
however...
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body and mind and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What the heck?
Wait, oops. Is there anything that I still haven't seen?
Sombreryn said hamburger.
Ivy, hamburger to you too. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died at 12 noon. So it's been 1 hour. So roughly an hour ago, yeah. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? It probably was, yeah. Is that it for this room? Oh, we still have stuff to look at. What have I not seen? I feel like I've seen everything. Maybe this area? Yeah, I haven't seen a chair. So we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Now we need the door. And out of the rec room. The door doesn't have any lock, and there's no evidence, but the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened of course when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence about the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside and not from the outside. Rec room door. I think that's it for this room. We've seen everything. Right? No! We've seen everything. Hello? Have we not seen the actual glass? Is that an option? No, it's just the... yeah. We've seen this. What is it that I haven't seen? I saw the candy wrapper. That's Owie. Girl, I don't know. Talk to Kyoko
Hey.
again?
Certainly.
Byakuya, does he have any new text? Oh! He does, and I just skipped most of it. Oh my god, okay, let me go back. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? You found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it all away. I haven't seen Sakura today today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. What if the killer was not Genocide Jack or Jill? What if it was just Toko that killed her? I know Toko gets like upset by blood, but Toko could have easily just like smashed the bottle and left. I don't know, just throwing that out. I know Genocide Jack or Jill would have easily killed Sakura with like the scissors that they own or something. I don't know. What if she tripped? What if she just did this to herself? What else do I have in this room? I've seen everything. Dang it. I really have seen everything though. What do you want me to do? Okay. Going through all these just in case there's new text I haven't seen. Locker. You know about the handprint. Oh! Oh yeah. She's talking about the locker. I still have to examine? What am I examining?
Hey. Certainly.
Hi, Sunny. Yes, I was shocked.
Hey.
I didn't think she was gonna die. I thought she was gonna be a survivor.
Certainly.
I cannot find this last clue. I've seen everything, right? Do I talk to Byakuya more?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Okay. Now she's going through the cutscene. How about the Monokuma in the glass?
So,
Asahina, does she have any more to say? No. How about we look at Sakura? We haven't seen her yet. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. Maybe the blood in front of the magazine shelf is her vomit. Like, that's her vomiting blood. I'm assuming so, yes. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. I know FNAF at Freddy's 2 is in a week. I'm excited. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it on release night, but I'll watch it, that's for sure. I want to see what the movie is, what the hype is about. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more fishy since we had our issue. Maybe she's right. I do have to go talk to others. Sakura wanted to meet with other two people, and I need to hear what they have to say. I guess we'll go. Yep. Where are they? Went back to their rooms, okay. Thank you for teleporting me here. This is Kiyotaka, R.I.P. Come back. Makoto, Mondo, Sayaka, a hallway of dead people, mind you. This is like everybody that's dead. There's Toko, but I will leave Toko for the end. I'll talk to Hiro first. Sakura, oh, I miss you already. Leon, Yasuhiro, there he is. Press the doorbell, ding dong. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. Wait, what? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. Okay, Yasuhiro, this is a little sus, I can't lie. But didn't she write you a note? A note. She
How about that?
She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention it like the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Yes, then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pocket. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash. I forgot to throw it out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. I don't know. I feel like the game is making Yasuhiro sus on purpose, because that's what it was last chapter too. They made Yasuhiro very sus. Maybe it's the same in this chapter? I don't know. Okay, let's talk to Toko, which is right over here. Wish Yasuhiro died first. Rip cute Twonka. All these people dead, and for what reason? Oh, I don't know, Haru. After a few seconds, is it Genocide Jill or Toko? It's Toko. Who's here? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Oh,
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Okay. Heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have a look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? I'm going to the chem lab. Because I've already seen the whole thing. Let's go to the chem lab. Teleport me, please. I could just walk there, but teleport me, please. Okay, walking is way easier than teleporting, so I'm just gonna go. Wait, isn't the staircase like right here? No. I always get confused on this floor specifically. It's like around this corner. Yeah. It's here. And then this one, this one is just where the chem lab is. Where is it? There is a closed area, so this is gonna open right after chapter 4. It's either that or the room or the area that's right next to the little like place where the warehouse, right next to the warehouse. Okay, where's the chem lab? That's the office. Data lab. Zeta. Where's the chem lab? Hello? Hello? Let me look at the map. Data center, office, stairway, chem lab. Somebody is in there and it's Byakuya. Oh, it's in the room where this thing is. Oh my god, I'm so blind. There it is.
What?
Yeah, Byakuya is in here. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Ew, no, fuck off. Oh my god, I'm not talking to you like that in any way. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Yes, please. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important now, what's the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. What is that? Ugh. Footprints, yeah. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. How's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly
Makoto, are they
possible.
yours? No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. What the hell? Unfortunately, I must admit there are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clever these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong. Then these prints are actually a really valuable clue. Oh my god. Whew. Why was that so? That was a tongue twister. Tongue twister. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at the point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right, it could have only been around the time of the incident. Is that really... If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. I don't know how to say that word, but simply they're used in experiments to bring about chemical reactions. I feel like I know. Reagents? Yeah, reagents. I'm getting like memories of like chemistry class from high school. I almost failed that class, y'all. I know I always say that, but I almost did, like genuinely. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be a bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you very well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving until section B. Hold on, I have a notification I need to get rid of. The music in this game is... I love the music in this game. Okay. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. The ordinary... Ew. That was so gross. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. Okay. Let's look at this shelf where everybody was at. All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with letter A and the number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving until section A. Wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? On the shelf is one look. I can't tell. It's nothing but dangerous chemicals. Looks like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. Okay, so we know that people knew of the fact that Asahina and Sakura were excited that we found this room because it was filled with protein and stuff. So what if somebody came in, grabbed the poison, switched it out with the protein, and like just Sakura went in and put the protein in her shake and then just drank it without knowing that it's poison? I guess I can consider this part of the shelving until section C. I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was also a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. ChemLab shelf has been added to my truth bullets of this section. I think I'm done. Oh, okay, I'm not done. Actually. Oh, I have to see like every single thing. We haven't seen the middle part of this. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. It's Radical 6! You're right. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4, so is the bottle just the powder that's the poison? Lot of peas. The twist is that we went sleepwalking and poisoned her. Honestly, from this game, I would not be surprised. Based on the positioning of the prints, however, it was only went to the left side of the shelf. Okay. According to the Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Maybe I should take another look at the rec room. Yeah, let's go back to the rec room. I'm assuming this is gonna be the last place we have to go to for the investigation. Back to the rec room. Unless they, like, tell us to go somewhere else with Kyoko. Or maybe I should go to the rec room just to tell her what I found. Makes more sense. There it is. Alright.
Hey.
Hey Kyoko. So Makoto, how is your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with you, Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go to see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body and the shelf of magazines in the Monokuma bottles. These three things have been revealed new clues. You'd well to look them over one more time. Okay. Why? Me with my bottle? Why? Why? I don't know why that's so funny to me. I don't know why. Okay. She wants me to look at the magazine area, the bottle, and the broken bottle. So let's look at the magazine area first. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine had a word that's been written in bold and bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their fingers to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. What the heck? Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive
It's
you.
settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think of that. But it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that more suspicious. Suspicious. Hold on, I want to put silent mode on my phone because I keep on getting notifications. There we go. Magazine dying message. Let's look at the bottles. Something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention and you're sure to find it. Oh, they all have different chess pieces. Can't you tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards the clue, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottles have updated in the truth bullets.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm you don't mind helping, right? An experiment?
Anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Let's try to get the smaller pieces. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya isn't not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare the weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you've collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. How do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
Let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. I don't know. I don't know. Something new, something new. What does that mean?
so...
What's your experiment? I believe you will arrive at a very
Indeed.
persuasive conclusion. Oh my god, I don't know.
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put all together.
hey,
So what do you think? It's all on you. The experiment showed that the pieces of the glass on the floor were heavier than an intact Monokuma bottle. And the bottles all have something in common. There's apparently an important secret hidden there. Ow. I don't know. I don't know. I can leave? Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? Do I go back to the chem lab? That's not where it is. It is right over here. Is Byakuya still in here? Yeah, he is.
I see.
But you also need to learn how to make those. Okay. Can it tell me what to do? Can I look at objectives or something? True bullets. We have pretty decent, like, evidence to start a class trial. I don't understand, but let's look at this again.
so,
Looks like a protein drink and it's empty.
hey. Correct.
The can, they're also underneath it.
So,
They're getting chicken okay. Let's look at the glass shards that we haven't picked up. They're the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So there must have been originally a bottle. Top of the glass, Monokuma figure, in the palm of my hand. Well, I don't understand.
in other words,
One very
Hey.
persuasive conclusion. I don't know, girl. Wait, what did it say at the end?
in other words,
No! Let me leave. Queen, queen. There's apparently an important secret hidden there.
hey. Whew.
There's no getting around to it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
It's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey.
More importantly, look here. The shoes. Ew, that's vomit.
Correct.
Oh, wait, that's yellow powder. Was she the step? Was she the person that was stepping on the yellow powder?
I see.
Yeah, that is her.
Hey.
What if they're different bottles? Like one was from the rec room and the other one was from the chem lab. Maybe. That does make sense, Water Penguin. Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting
Correct.
thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Oh. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh, is it class trial time?
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
I don't know, I'm debating the fact if I should do this today or next Thursday. It's been 1 hour and 13 minutes. That's not enough time to end this. I'm just gonna do it today. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Do it today. Don't be too pushy, Sunny, or I will push it. Be nice, or I will push it to Thursday. And I'm being serious about it. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. I'm just gonna do it today because it's been 1 hour and 13 minutes. I don't think that's good enough time to end a stream. If it was like 1 hour and 30 minutes, then sure. But I might as well just do it today. And then the ultimate martial artist, not the emoticon, that's cute. A locked room mystery.
What?
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Oh. How do they see them? Like, no matter how many awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right, that does make it sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. That's cute, look at the dancing. Hey, 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 hey. I wish Kizzy's dead. Thanks! What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. That person is here. That person is one of us. Let's go. I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. I'm gonna make the audio for the game a little louder for the trial. Also, I'm kind of scared of that, so maybe not. I will keep it at 55. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. I honestly don't know if the audio for the game right now is good. I'll check when the trial is happening. Lord, look at how many people are in the elevator compared to how much it was last time. Last time it was like Akane, not Akane, oh my god, Celestia, and Sakura. Like, now there's 2 less people. Well, obviously. But damn, I didn't think it was gonna be like this. The ride was over. The doors have opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault when we're all that's left. I wonder will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Okay, we're gonna do the class trial today. And so the current opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Let's go. Yes, please. Let me save this. Let's look at our evidence and everything that we have. Let's look at my e-handbook. My truth bullets. We know about the Monokuma file, which says that the victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. 2 other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at the same point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. We know about the rec room door. We know about the status of Sakura's body. Magazine shelf, bloodstain. The victim was vomiting blood. I still think this bloodstain was blood. This is the blood that she's vomiting. Polka dot candy wrapper. This is the candy wrapper that Asahina gave her. Glass shards on the floor. I still don't understand the relation to this and the Monokuma bottles. Kyoko said something big about those. She was like, this is the final big clue, and I don't understand, so I guess I'll have to see in the class trial. There's an empty protein drink, a locker handprint, Asahina's account, Byakuya's account, the source of the powder, footprints in the powder. We don't have that many evidence compared to last time. Last time we had so many evidence. So let's see. Let's put my skills. Somebody last time told me that I can equip all of them, so I'm gonna equip all of them. Because why not? Okay, I'm finished. I don't have anything else to do, so why not? Class trial. Hey!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I will tag the Discord real quick so I can tell them that the trial is happening. Just to make sure people know about this. Okay. I tagged the Discord. We can start with this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
The image of her just moving back and forth, moving back and forth. On the side.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. And we're in this for now, oh my god. This fuck-ass minigame. Make my argument. That's Hina's account. Let's see.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
I think it's what, some concrete reason why Hina suspected those three spirits. Okay, she mentioned it before. Yeah,
It was one
I think
of
it's
you.
what Yasuhiro said.
One of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Ah, dang it.
Low. That's
I'm gonna
about
try to
as
get
low
him.
as you can-
Hold on.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you
He's
you
the second to
hated her.
last.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's
Dang it.
Low. That's about as low as you can.
Hold on.
It was one of you killed.
And what
The
reason
reticle
do
is
you...
Because
really
you
slow.
hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's
Oh my
low.
god.
That's about as low as you can.
1 second.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
that's
Oh my
low.
god.
That's about as low as
The
you.
text that appears before him,
It was one of you.
hate that. But also,
One of you.
maybe no, not the truth bullets.
And what reason do you have for...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
that's low.
What?
That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's
Come
Low. That's about
on.
as low as you can. It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Hi, Takiwakis. You're fine.
Another
too,
reason
Mega.
you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all these three. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't like that it starts very quickly, one after another. Let's see. Okay, pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Yeah, Sahiro. You did see her.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago! It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her!
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is Sakura got that candy, Hiro got the candy from Hina. Sakura loved the candy too much to share.
I got it!
It's that one.
I'm not sure. Hina didn't actually give Sakura...
What do you say? I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
I don't like the way. Okay.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Now, how does he know that? He's stupid as fuck.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
I'd be like Toko in these trials? No, I would not be like anybody. I would just sit quiet and see what people are saying. Toko is like freaking out that people are accusing her.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Right.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message. Let's see.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Not really. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. The body. The dead body. But at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oops. Okay, it's not that then.
Shoot!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was
discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That was not the one I wanted. Sorry.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun.
It's not any of those. I know it's magazine shelf.
I can tell
We
you
did the
exactly
Toko
when
message.
Ogre's
We
body
did
was...
this
And I
one.
can tell you, it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Dang it.
Shoot!
I can tell you exact when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you, it was only after I found the magazine.
Tucked away. When I pulled it out, I saw her final.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
When Ogre's body was
discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found it was only
after the I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found it was only after the investigation had begun.
We already did that. Oops. Okay, well,
Shoot!
let me redo. Hold on. I'll just get my health back for this unnecessary long cutscene. And just for me to say yes. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
Thank you. Can I get back, please? Okay. Maybe it's...
I can tell you exact when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
I don't
shelf.
want the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Done.
No, that's wrong! When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I hope it is Yasuhiro, because I'm so tired of him. Oh my god. Is that a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. The moment of truth. Okay, it's one of those.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
It's the TikTok
I'm at least
song.
30% right.
How do you reload?
The occult is bullcrap.
I forgot how to reload. Hold on. How to reload? Oh, tab key. Okay.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Oh my god.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. The end is nigh.
That was a lot, Robin. I'm gonna redo.
I refuse to give up yet!
Hi, Okama. You think you think Zippy's the killer? R.I.P. Zippy. What does she have to do with this? Thank you, Water Penguin.
Show me the proof.
Play that lady go.
I'm at least
"Ooh."
30% right.
I know what soundboard you're talking about. I just can't do it right now.
The
I'm
occult is
focused.
bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Final strike. Oh.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yup. So tired of him. I'm so glad we found out that he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
Please tell me it's actually him. Ugh, the game is never gonna kill him off.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Kill him.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you
For
die.
once, I agree with Toko. Hey, for once I agree with Toko, actually.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
We're not gonna do any of that. Monokuma is gonna drag you to execution. Electric chair.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Yup. Hey, hand clap. I'm here with you.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
I know the game is gonna be like, nope, someone else killed her.
No.
Somehow.
I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
What is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden, why he didn't use Sakura's finger, why he picked Toko. Maybe it's... Why he picked Toko? Shit, nope. And I'm dead.
Shoot!
1 second, let's wait for this cutscene to finish. Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, why he picked Toko for real though? Why did he do that? I guess he
would
thinks.
explain-
Yeah. Because I...
Oh no! Oh my God, they brought us back here. Okay. I was so confused. I thought we found the right answer. Such an awful human being. So awful. I'm assuming it's the first one. Why he didn't use Sakura? Nope. Okay. Oh my god, why the magazine was hidden? I guess. I don't.
That's true.
I don't know.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? Huh? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what would have been written on it. There's only one choice. Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
Ooh, was it double? I mean, she didn't really do anything. She just hid the magazine.
Hero just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
No, no, no. Get rid of him. He's still involved. He killed her somehow. He smashed that glass bottle on her. Like, it's evidence. I don't like him. Please.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. God, it's one of these, okay. Please tell me it's one bullet. Oh my god, 3! Oh, I don't know.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Wait. There's something that proves that the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but
Status of
did
Sakura's body, yes.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle
Shattered, and
See? Hiro really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from... And you only hit her once. Is...
Yeah, just once.
Oh, it's not that.
Shoot!
Okay.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the
Let's
shelf
change,
nearby,
maybe.
and I hit Ogre from behind
How do
before
you
she could
change
do anything.
the... Oops.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Can I not change?
Yeah, just once.
Oh my goodness. Who? Luna D-I-R? Luna Der? I hope I'm saying your name right, but thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody from Luna's raid. Thank you so much for the raid. We are playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I am currently in Chapter 4's class trial. But thank you so much for the raid, Luna. Luna and everybody else. Luna, if you want to raid and run, that's totally okay. Same goes to anybody who just came in from the raid. And yeah, I'm playing the class trial, and I'm confused. So you came in at the right second. Taking a little break just to say hi to the raiders. Hi, Guard Jam. Hi, Aventuros. And hi, Luna. I hope you're doing okay. How was stream? What were you playing? Please tell. I'm going to take a quick break and drink some water. Okay. One more sip. Hold on. Fire Emblem Engage and had a Kiki. It was lovely. Oh, I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much for the raid, Luna. And again, I'm just going to repeat myself again. If any of y'all want to raid and run, anybody who came in from Luna's raid, that is totally okay. Or you can sit and chill with us. We're playing some Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And I think, halfway close. I don't even know if I'm halfway, actually. So I'm not even going to... Don't quote me on that. We're somewhere near the middle of the class trial. Let me continue now. That is totally okay, Luna. Thank you so much for the raid.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Hero really is the killer!
Okay. It's
didn't
not...
want to, but
I have a feeling it's one of the...
Grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
It's one of these. Kyoko's
And I hit
examination
Ogre from
summary.
behind before she could do anything.
Oh, maybe it's this, yeah.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
yeah, just once. After the first
Swing the ball and
she went limp.
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Oh, it's not that either?
Shoot!
Dang it.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
Oops. Well, it's gone.
And you only hit her once.
Is that...
yeah,
Just once.
after the first
I think I know what it is,
See? Hero really is the killer!
but I need to go back.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Dang it. Oh, it's not that either.
Shoot!
Okay, well,
I didn't want
assuming
to,
it's
but
not any of
I
things
did
that he
it.
said. And maybe it's not even
I
this.
grabbed a Monokuma bottle
Maybe
from the
it's
shelf nearby.
the status of Sakura's body
And I hit Ogre from
and not
behind before
Kyoko's
she could do
examination
anything.
summary.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her...
yeah, just once.
After the first swing, the bottle
The,
shattered.
the
and
purple text
she
or the
went
pink
limp.
text that goes across the screen, so annoying. So
Isn't it
annoying.
obvious?
Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit...
Yeah,
Just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And
she went
limp.
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from... And you only
What if
hit...
it's
just
this
once.
one
after the first swing,
The bottle and
See? Hero
and
really
the thing that
is
he
the killer!
said at the beginning?
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do
It's not
anything.
any of those.
Shoot!
I have a feeling it's not the
I
right
didn't want
bullet.
to, but I did.
Maybe it's Kyoko's examination
I
summary.
grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Okay, we're gonna have to revive ourselves. So let's do the obnoxiously long cutscene of just reviving my health. It's so stupid. They could have just easily said it like yes or no. But whatever. Okay. Yellow powder. I don't think it's yellow powder, and I don't think...
I didn't want to, but I did it.
I feel like it's status
I
of
grabbed
Sakura's
a
body.
Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah,
Just once. After the first
swing the ball and
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe just once and...
shoot!
So let's go back. Let's watch.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her and you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
After the first swing and
See? Isn't Hero really is the killer?
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
and
I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Oh my god, it's not any of that. What if it's just not any of those and it's yellow powder? For some reason.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
No.
You hit her from behind and you only hit her once.
yeah, just once. After the first swing and
See? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did
Kyoko
it.
examine once. Let's do
I
it.
grabbed a Monokuma bottle
from the shelf and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, you got that right.
No,
Thank you,
it's
Summer.
wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
So it is Kyoko and that's a hero.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
They said twice and one of the clues was once. This game was made in 2010, so they didn't even
It's not just because of her
debut.
head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
What is that
Once
exactly?
you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
I get it now. Oh my god, I get it now. Okay. So the glass on the floor was 2 bottles. That's why it was heavier than 1 bottle. Got it.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Hangman's Gambit. It's a chess piece. Yeah. Chess piece. I need C. E. Another S. P. I need a P. Where's the P? There it is. And then an E. And then another E. Done. Chess piece.
Now I understand.
I wanna know, what is love?
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Ooh, king, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
That's a knight? I guess that makes sense.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces.
The Roaring
the king,
Knight.
the queen,
I'm excited
the
for
rook,
Delta next
knight,
next year.
bishop, and pawn.
I wish it was next month.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the
Phone's about to
murder.
die. Let me get rid of those. Okay.
No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing. It was excited, huh? It's broken.
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle must...
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
The bottle is feeling joy. It's the glass shards on the floor. But let me look at the rest just in case. Is it a bottle experiment?
I got it!
Yep.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Because, Toko, bottles break when you smash them across people's heads. This sprite of her looking shocked as hell.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second
I
attack.
got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Thank you, Water Penguin.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there,
It's
we
Naruto
can
all over
conclude that
again.
it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Ooh. The way Toko was the person who killed her and not even genocide Jack, like, that is foul. That is foul. It's the fact that you have an alter ego that is a killer, but you chose to kill yourself. You could have let genocide Jill do the job, but you did not.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Was it the handprint?
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Oh, so did Toko just go into the room? Into the locker?
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
He is so dumb. God.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
And he's got such a punchable face.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
You were in the locker, and we have your handprints.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yep.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to the truth list. Oh my god, again? New thing? Absolutely. You had a crush on him when you were in middle school, Osaf? Bless your soul. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Are you kidding? Please. To use your coup de grace, you'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply pressing the Q key nor the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer blows to choose from. But from educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go, you! Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, it's one of these, okay.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough!
I can't tell.
I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
I don't know when... I see, when it goes to like the negative thing, and it's like a circle and you can't see the circles, I don't know when I'm supposed to click. I think you're supposed to
I
click in the
refuse to
middle
give
of
up yet.
the word, but I don't know. Not at all. You gotta get into the beat. That's what I'm getting into, though.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie!
Ah, this, my God.
That's enough!
Girl, it's a locker handprint! No, I found out what it was at the end. Dang it. That was kind of unfair. Why did they do that on purpose?
I refuse to give up yet.
We'll do it again, it's fine. I curse you. I like the part when she says that. I curse you, but it's also very irritating.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you.
Ah,
That's enough!
This should prove it.
there we go. My God.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
This sprite of her. She has the craziest sprite in this game. The craziest sprites. Oh my God.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Right after Byakuya said stuff too. That's freaky.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, both of them did.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh,
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Ooh!
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean... Oh! Genocide Joe. Okay.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Ew!
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Ew!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's... you know...
Please don't tell me the game is actually keeping him.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
No. No. Please execute both. Please get rid of both. I'm tired of him. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Ew! The one who killed Sakura is... both Toko and Yasuhiro. Get rid of both. They're both involved. Status of Sakura's body. That's new.
I was just sleeping
I have a half a
peacefully,
heart. There's no way I
and
can
all
do
of a
this.
sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Oops. This is kind of like Radio Rebel. I killed Sakura.
I was just sleeping, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
And you were taken by surprise, so you smashed her head.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, it's not the answer.
I was just sleeping,
Because
and all
of
of
the
a sudden,
text
I
that was right in
remember
front of
waking
it.
up.
You were taken by surprise, so you smashed her head.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up, I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Dang it.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right...
What's her examination summary? I want to see this again. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on her on either of her hands. Okay, it's not an examination summary, but I'm pretty sure it is the
You were
status of
taken by
Sakura's
surprise
body.
when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Oh my god, okay.
I was just... And all of a sudden, I remember waking up...
You were taken by surprise, so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up, I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know why that took so long.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. There's the blood in front of it. Yeah.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because... I saw it for myself. What?
I got it!
Yeah.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Oh.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... I don't like this minigame. I really don't. Hold on. Monica McLeod for Asahina's account. Can I look at this real quick? I want to see both. I want to look at Asahina's account. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro, asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. And number 4 says, the victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be 12 around noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. What was it that killed
If it
Ogre?
wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
He said that the possible clue is in one of these. We know that Asahina's account was about the letters. But I'm thinking it's about the yellow powder for this one. They're talking about what else could have killed her. Maybe it's the yellow powder? Maybe she found the poison and she poisoned herself?
Killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack,
Like she put it in her protein shake without knowing, because it was
There's no
it was
other
on the
possible
side
cause.
of the protein.
What killed
Somebody
Sakura?
must have put it there because they knew
I
that
can't think of anything other than the shot to her
Asahina
head.
or
So you're dead set on blaming me,
Sakura
huh?
would have used it.
what was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Wait a minute, wait. If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there. Let me read the Monokuma file again. This is me pressing F1, by the way. The sound is me pressing F1. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was the body was discovered in the rec room. A strong blow to the head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. I think that's what the poison is. The violent vomiting of blood is the poison. That's what killed her. So maybe it is Monokuma File 4, and we have to aim this, at what Asahina said.
And what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
That.
No.
Done.
Wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Thank you, Water Penguin.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Queen.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's what I'm trying to say. I've been saying this for so long now.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
That's right.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Oh my god.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Yep. Chem C9.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
And she put it in her protein shake.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as the supplements. I'm positive. Yes, A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Oh. He started. Okay. Put the bottle of poison to his lips and.
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is just stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. About
That tastes
time.
awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Oh my god, was the protein, like, supplements thing, was that all poison? And the poison actual, like, thing on the side, was that actually the protein?
Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Or maybe somebody's just switched it out and I'm overthinking it. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in. Could it be? Yeah, swap the labels. Hangman's Gambit. Huh? I don't know. Protein. I need an E. Oh, protein shake. Wait, no, not shake. What the hell is protein? What? TRQ. Huh? Oh, drink. It's drink, not shake. Okay.
Now I understand.
I thought she called it a protein shake. Why is it called
Poison.
a protein? Whatever.
Must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. Cup filled with water. Oops.
Shoot!
No, not that. The protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who
Oh,
swapped
shit.
the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them it must be what we found in the front of the shelf. The footsteps.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about,
Me
isn't
too,
it?
Yokoman.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Oh, Asahina.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Oh my god.
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Girl. Oh my god.
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Wait, what? I thought it was him too.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see the shoe. Yeah, this is when he compared the shoe
If
sizes.
the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
We all killed Sakura at this point.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Damn, it is Doomduri. Asahina, what the hell? That was your bestie.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
You'd do it too? No, I would not. I don't know what image you have in your mind of me, Sunny. I'm scared.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Ooh.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
We know that Byakuya just likes to make the murder scene more confusing because of the fact that when Chihiro died, he went in and he tried to make it seem like Toko did it. For some reason, we still don't know why. He just wanted to do it for no reason. Like, genuinely, he was just doing it to irritate us. So maybe it was just him.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
We also still know about the fact that Sakura had the powder on her legs.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
If that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figured it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Oh my god, okay, it's one of these. I hate this minigame so much. The make your argument thing. Hate it. Hate it. I think it's the footprints in the powder. I can just assume.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. What the fuck is that?
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison and left the... That's all there is.
Honestly, that's
Enough. How much longer must we tolerate?
First I went to Section C.
I can't even look at the... Okay.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Okay. I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what directions were they facing? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us. Source of the powder. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf which was clearly labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled after the incident took place. Someone had left their footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect had only had business in this area. Which was the Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled after the incident took place. What was the other clue? Source of the powder.
That's
Chem
when I
lab
grabbed
shelf. Let me look at the chem lab shelf. Hi, Comet. Chem lab shelf. This is it. On the shelf is the chem lab. In the chem lab, section A continues supplements, B reagents, section C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle, poison labeled section C. Yeah.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle,
Okay.
and then I moved from section C to section A, and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison and left the chem lab. That's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough.
Hold
How much
on.
longer must we tolerate?
First I went to, that's when I grabbed the,
And you spilled some of the
yeah. Okay,
And-
I moved from section C to section A, and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back
Dang
in
it.
section A.
Shoot!
First I went to, that's when I grabbed the,
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
yeah. When I grabbed the, okay, I moved from section C, and that's where I switched the powder. Once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder, then I took the bottle with the and left the, that's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First I went to, that's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the
Dang
ground
it.
in front.
Yeah. Okay, I moved from section, and that's where, once I was done, I put the bottle filled, then I took the bottle and left the, that's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate?
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
It's not that. Honestly, I'm okay with somebody telling me this. I know I'm gonna take so long and I'm half a heart and
First
it's
I
gonna do the
went to
whole revive
section
cutscene. I would love if somebody just told
That's
me.
when I grabbed the poison.
I understand.
And you spilled some of the powder on the
but I
ground
also,
in front of the
like,
shelf.
I feel like this is just so
Yeah.
complicated for no reason.
When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Source of the
Okay,
powder.
and then?
Footprints in the powder.
I moved from section
Chem lab
C
shelf.
to section A, and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer?
I know, murder trials are complicated, but this is way too complicated. Oh my god, Stop. Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told us. I'm gonna do something real quick. That's what it sounds like at the back. Okay. I think it might be...
First, I went to Section C.
Footprints in the powder?
That's when I grabbed the poison.
She said she went to
And
from
you
section
spilled
C
some
to
of the
A,
powder on the
right?
ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Okay. And I moved from Section C.
Oh my god.
No, that's wrong.
Hi, Izzy. Fried chicken.
You
I
said
think
you
we
went
all
to get
killed
the poison
Sakura.
from Section C.
Yep.
And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Why is he pissed? Oh my god.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Ooh.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
I don't know.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this shade, same shade of blue. Oh, the rec room window. Yeah.
I got it! It's part of
The window?
the window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Oh my god.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us. Hina said it was section A of the shelf.
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
The only person that was back at the chem lab was Byakuya.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Byakuya was the only person back in the chem lab.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Oh. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Empty protein drink, right?
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible!
Into rec room? Okay,
It
thank you,
had to
Sunny.
have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Oh.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Oh no. So she really did do it.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Why is he such a piss baby?
Exactly
Oh my
what
God.
happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura, because there was powder on her legs.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
That's a Hina. Come on now. Oh my God. It's not a lie, Sakura. But yeah. I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, are we doing the mini game? The moment of truth. This one I really don't like.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Oh my God, okay.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
I'm hitting them. Oh, I don't have ammo. Okay, hold on. Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet!
Okay, let's do this again.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Stop talking! I hate you!
Okay, final strike. Which one is it?
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it!
Yes. The mashing, I had to do it. I had to spam tab just to...
Hina, did you know that
Reload.
Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yep.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when
Ooh.
Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
No.
But why did Sakura
think so.
pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
I think Asahina's trying to kill us all. To take revenge for Sakura. She thinks somebody killed her still.
Because I killed her!
No, Asahina.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locker room. There's only one way to explain it. I'm gonna trust my gut. And I'm just gonna pick Sakura, because I think she killed KHS.
Here's my answer.
Yep.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
R.I.P.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Monokuma forced her into the locked room. Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Byakuya created the locked room in secret. Sakura wanted to create the locked
I
room.
got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
Aww.
And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get the others. Oh. Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room, while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is! Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Climax interface, okay. Damn. Another one for Yukio. Choco got the rec room early and hid somewhere. The locker room. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit Sakura with? This one? That one. Wait, no, it's this one. Toko, who was in the locker, she left the locker. What did she do with the magazine that had the dying message written on it? She flipped it. What the hell even is that, huh? Hold on, it's one of these. What was in the Monokuma bottle that Jin said Jack hit this one? What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right? And it was, nice. This is when we found her. So Asahina really is the killer? Or they're making it seem like it was her. Why? She didn't really do that much. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body when someone grabbed it. The bottle. What was it that they switched the bottle of the poison and left on the red floor? They switched with the bottle of poison left on the red green floor. Her water bottle. Why is it not any of these? I think this is wrong. Something about this is not right. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body, which somebody grabbed. Pretty sure it was this. Maybe it's the opposite. Yeah, I think that's it.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh. Is it the opposite? Oh, it's not. Okay, I know now. These two are the opposite. Oh my god, I should have just... Yeah. This one is supposed to be here. And then that one is supposed to be here.
Here's exactly what happened. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. She got there one step ahead of everyone else. And
Yeah, it's the opposite. Okay. I guess
she
that makes a
found
little
it.
more sense.
She crawled into the locker to get out of
This
sight.
one, I thought that one was more of like a leaving the locker situation. I didn't know that it was going inside the locker. They should have put like arrows, like an arrow pointing towards the locker so I would know that she's going inside.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
I really want him to get executed. I don't understand why he's not dying. He's kind of the issue if you think about it. If it wasn't for him doing all this, she would have never did the poison.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura.
I don't get why Asahina's getting executed.
And she freaked out.
Or why the person that's censored in this file is Asahina. Why isn't it like everyone else? I mean, I guess that they didn't want...
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
R.I.P. That's a really sad death.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But
eyes are so
someone
open
already
that they
knew
can't
what
see
had
anything.
happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
My question is, why did Asahino want people
And
to
while
think it was
nobody
her?
was
Was it
looking,
actually because of the fact
replaced
that
it
she
with an
wanted
empty
people to
protein
like
kit.
die?
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Did she want people to actually like think?
In an attempt to guide the trial to a
That
false
she
conclusion.
did it so they can vote for her and they can just all die together?
And the one who went to all that effort.
Why does this look like the Twilight
you,
Sparkle in the
Hina.
Mordecai image? Why does this look exactly like that? Oh my god.
That's the full truth of the case.
Oh.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Why?
That's what happened?
My question is why?
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Clock it. She ate him up.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
She ate. She gobbled him up. She gobbled him up. A B B C C A C A B B A. Can I help you, bitch? My total rank is B. And I got 88 coins. Whoa. Whew.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy drain. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Who?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Do they want me to pick Hina? Do they really want me to pick Hina? Or wait, does it pick by itself? I think it does pick by itself, so let's see. For some reason I thought I was gonna be the one picking. No, it's just Sakura, okay. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My
Okay, we're done
entire-
here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. That's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to be atoned for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of
I
me,
can't
my
forgive
closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. They're all gonna gang up on you. At once, even you.
Hina,
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're
They're friends. Okay. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you'd just talked to her, you would have understood she was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... You trampled all of her feelings. Then you did the unthinkable. That was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait, right there, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I
have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura, so I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please.
let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? Oh my god. She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it, and that's just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end. I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tear-jerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura actually was thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, I'm truly trying to say is...
indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What? Then You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up.
Well now,
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
Boom, boom.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production's process. Oh my god. Okay, and scene cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you killed yourself in the first place?
But
I
hold
said it.
on.
No, Twitch is gonna be so mad at me. Isn't it just so unfortunate? KYSing is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in dark. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off. To wait until they reached another stale... What? Another stale... mate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind, and more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe I don't know what that is. Or just... yeah.
Of course
I
understand if you
okay.
all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Oh, this is when she slapped him. This was my favorite scene.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
This is when Toko attacked Miss Asahina. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is
Myself.
myself.
Oh no. No. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. And my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my
If
life.
it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. That's why she KHS'd. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can't thwart the mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then
I
they'll
never
see.
saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
That makes me so sad.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so young, you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for taking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Her? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her, I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered because the one who we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What the heck?
That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, how are you sure about that? This is a killing game. It's a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
You're enemies each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this
Don't
game.
make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the Master turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch up. Oh my god. Everyone!
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber. Get back on the track.
You want me to punish
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
But Sakura was technically the killer, but she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
wrong.
Oh heavens no! Just because the blackened is dead, doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you I'm very particular about the bear ×1 rule?
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go waste.
Yahoo!
So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Who? Makoto said now you... Oh! No! Alter ego. Oh no. Alter ego. Damn, bitch, she's already dead. Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. It's dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about grilled goodness. Fried, broiled. Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why.
But still.
When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
Gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body quickly, overflowing the shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call... I don't know what that is. Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line it got in my way and it was trying to find things out all sneaky.
just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No, I know about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with that laptop and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Oh my god. I can't read. Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, an honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Okay. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing, it makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare for your ears for the delectant tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you. I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What?
You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh?
But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard, and no matter what. And that's seriously it. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know. Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us. Kyoka said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celestia's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What? Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's head up. Let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. Not I'm saying girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoka and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she capture his flag?
No.
Cannot suffer the existence of someone who disturbs the romance between me and Master. Oh. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball. What does that even mean? I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
See.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh my god. More biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Stop fighting with Master. You're making him jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Now what does that mean? I don't want to go. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's just an insult. I had to go research just in case I didn't say something bad again. That's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy, and the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on, and we all went back to our rooms, and before long a night snuck up on us. How much is there left of this story? Of this chapter specifically, are we almost done? Can we stop there? Like, I don't understand. It's been so long, and it's been like over 4 hours. 15 minutes max? Okay, we'll just finish it.
This as such, soon the doors to the okay?
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down to sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Hold on 1 second, I got a text. I want to see what it is. Da, 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 da. Okay. I'm back. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from the deep slumber into hazy, half consciousness. My eyelids were like leads. Thank you, comment. Oh. Hi.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. How do you plan on doing that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor.
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh! Okay. Without another word, she was gone. What the... Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Let's go. We did just finish a class trial, so something could have opened. Oh, it teleported me there, thank goodness. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. Didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
What are you doing, mister? Ah!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room was incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looks like you might break it in any second, so I thought I'd just give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were gonna sleepwalk or something? No, it's nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You
Now
too?
you too?
You guys?
Whatever the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Mikado, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about, just now? She woke me up and made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who? What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh! There's another one? Wait, T. Somebody was hidden? Where?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh.
Watch out for her.
How do I watch out for her? I don't even know where she is. All-star apologies. Okay. We finished chapter 4. That was crazy. That was crazy. That really was crazy. Mukuro Ikusaba, that's what she said, right? That's the name of the student? And it's Zippy. After lump present. Aw, that's a alter ego. Okay, that was fun.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes, I know. Okay, we saved. I'm gonna save one more time. Why not? System save right here. Done. That's gonna be it for today for Danganronpa. Ooh, I forgot that the F4 was that. Okay. Thank you all so much. Thank you, YouTube, for watching, and I will see you all next Thursday for another Danganronpa VOD. But we will be doing Virtue's Last Reward tomorrow. So if you want to catch that, come tomorrow. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.